welcome back to the Hello Life and Child channel. I am Kevin Akers, a local real estate agent, and today we're going to be talking about pros and cons of new construction. So let's go. Now, one of the biggest pros right now is builder incentives. Builders are throwing out some huge incentives to get the inventory sold, especially the ones that have already been constructed and they're ready to move that inventory. One of my favorite things that the builders are throwing out right now, you can get a 30-year locked, hear me out, 30-year locked rate that is between 5 and 6%, where right now we're looking at rates between 8 and 8.5%. Now that is some huge savings, so that is one of the biggest pros right now when buying new construction. Another pro about new construction homes is it's all brand new. From the slab to the roof, everything is brand new. And a lot of good times, the builder will give you a warranty to kind of make sure everything stays up and running, usually about a year. So that's definitely a pro when it comes to new construction. One of the other pros about living in a new constructed neighborhood, that means everybody else around you is new as well, and there's a good chance they may have moved here from somewhere else. So personally, me and my wife moved to Charlotte as well, and we were looking for community. So people that are gathered in a new community, they're usually more likely to want to meet new people. So if you want to build community and meet more people, new construction actually has a better chance of doing that because people tend to want to meet their neighbors because they just got here. Now, the next point right now that's a huge pro as well is price improvements, okay? As you can see behind me, this house is already constructed. It might have been sitting on the market for a little bit. And what builders are doing, they are lowering their prices, again, to move that inventory, okay? If they already have enough houses in that neighborhood constructed and not enough buyers are willing to purchase these homes right now, you can get homes at a pretty good price. So that's a huge pro. Now, one of the other pros of living in a new construction area or buying a new construction home is all these amenities that come along with it. It can go anywhere from just a simple park to tennis court, pickleball, or you can have access to a lake. I mean, it could be endless, so that's definitely a big pro when it comes to living in a new construction area. Nothing is perfect, obviously, right? So there's also a flip side to new construction. So one of the biggest cons are some fixed costs that come with it. So usually a lot of new communities are going to have an HOA, right? Depending on what the HOA is going to entail or what they cover, it will definitely take a little bit of money out of your pocket. And new construction, since it's from the gate valued a little bit higher sometimes, taxes can also be a little bit higher. So fixed costs is definitely a con for new construction. One of the other cons is there might be a little bit of a wait period, okay? Especially if you really do new construction and you wait and it looks like this when you buy it, there's gonna be a wait period, okay? Now, there are some houses in the builder's inventory, they are ready to go, but then you just gotta make sure you like all of the amenities and finishes that have already been included. If that's the case, you're good to go. You can buy that one, move in, just like any other house. But if you really want a new construction and you wanna go from the ground up, you wait a little bit. So, one of the other cons, and in my opinion, probably right on top of the list of the cons is new construction areas tend to be very cookie cutter. I mean, just look behind me. The houses look generally the same. They might change the colors up. They might put the window instead of the right on the left, but everything is pretty much just uniform. It's just the same. So sometimes in these huge neighborhoods, you can literally get lost because you don't know where your house is because your neighbors or the one down the street looks exactly the same. So cookie cutter, definitely a con. Now, one of the other cons about new construction is that in some neighborhoods, it really feels like these houses are so close together. I mean, so close. It feels like you could touch your neighbor. So it's not always the case, but sometimes it just feels like that. I know windows don't always align, so you're not necessarily be able to look into your neighbor's house, but privacy just feels like there is not a lot since you're so close together. So that's definitely a con. And there you have it. These are the pros and cons when it comes to buying a new construction home, at least in my opinion. Now, if you like this type of content, if it brings you value, please do me a favor. Please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video.